Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Broadcasting around the world.
Well, hello.
This is your number one internet radio station.
Hello, I'm Narelle Summers, emotional wellbeing coach and speaker. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening if you're listening to this on catch up. Do you want to feel more happier? Do you want to feel more positive? I'll be talking about how to reduce stress and improve your well-being. And in particular today, the language we use and the impact that has on your mind and your body. So I'm going to ask you a question. How are you? A very simple and easy question. Some people have a set response to that question. Some people will answer it without even thinking. The words will just come out of their mouths. So how do you answer that question when somebody says to you, how are you? What is your answer? I'm not bad. Which in fact is two negative words together. Or do you say, I've been better, which implies you're in a negative state? Or do you say, I'm fine, I'm okay, which is a bit limp? I mean, some people will say, yeah, I'm fine, or yeah, I'm okay. I mean, does that sound positive? It's not only the words we use, it's how we say it. So when somebody asks you, how are you? Do you say, I'm good, I'm great, which is getting there, they're positive words? Or do you say, I'm awesome, I'm amazing, I'm wonderful, which are very positive words? Even if you're feeling rubbish, when somebody asks you, how are you? Always use positive words. It will make you feel better. When you use negative words, you create negative feelings within inside the body. When you use positive words, it creates positive feelings within inside the body. So from now on, choose positive words. Go out and test it today, because you will start to feel more positive. Now, if you're a person that says, I'm not bad, it might be too big a jump to say, I'm awesome. So if you're a person that says, I'm not bad, have a go at saying, I'm fine, I'm okay. And if you're a person that says, I'm fine, I'm okay, have a go at saying, I'm good, I'm great. And if you're a person that says, I'm good, I'm great, have a go at saying, I'm awesome, I'm wonderful. Because I believe that if you do small steps, that will have a huge impact on you. It will make big changes. The way you say things has an impact on your mind and your body. So if somebody asks you, Richard, how are you?
I always say it's great to be alive.
Oh, wow. You see, that's a really positive phrase.
I've got a thing that I got for Christmas from a Secret Santa from the firm of accounts I work for in Leeds. And they'd got my name, Richard Harrison, and underneath it says, great to be alive. Because whether I'm feeling good or not, I always say,
You always
great,
say it?
great to be alive.
Yeah. And how does that make you feel when you say that?
I smile.
You smile. Because we're on Smile Radio.
That's right.
And the thing is that if you're feeling rubbish, but when you say it, does that make a difference to you?
Definitely, yeah. The thing I don't like, we have a thing in our house when somebody says, I'm fine.
Mm.
They're not fine.
No.
And I think that's a subconscious in when somebody says, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Well, no, you're not. Fine's not good in our house. We don't have fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we, Mrs. H?
Because when somebody asks me, how are you, Narelle? I say, I'm fantastic, regardless of how I feel. I'm always fantastic. So on that note, I want to play Fantastic Day by Haircut 100.
Right. So you're listening to Narelle Summers, Be Kind to Your Mind, live on Smile Radio. So we're going to play a bit of Fantastic Day. We'll be right back after this.
College Grove Nursery in Wakefield has been providing the highest standard of childcare for over 22 years. Situated on Eastmore Road, we are close to the M1 and M62 motorway network and also convenient for Wakefield city centre, schools and major places of employment. For more details, check out our website at www.collegegrovenursery.co.uk or give us a call on 01924 200 120 to arrange a visit. College Grove, a special nursery which takes a hand, opens a mind and touches a heart.
So that was a Fantastic Day by Haircut 100. So the next time somebody is going to ask you, how are you? What will your response be? It will be a positive response, because today is all about language. So be aware of the language you're using, because it will have an impact on your mind and your body. It will keep you motivated, it will keep you focused, and you will feel better. So I'm going to ask you another question. What do you want? Now, I bet some of you will actually start thinking about the things that you don't want. So when people say, I don't want to work long hours, and then they end up working late. I don't want to spend a lot of time on social media. Then you end up wasting hours on social media. I don't want to sleep in, and then you end up sleeping in. I don't want to eat that chocolate cake, but then you end up eating it. When you say to children, don't run, and they run, and you say to them, I've just told you, don't run. Or if you tell children, don't open that box, don't touch that, and they end up opening that box, and they end up touching the thing that you don't want them to touch, then you start getting annoyed with them. Have you ever said to somebody, don't look now, but there's that guy who was in the bar last night, and they end up turning round and doing exactly that, what you don't want them to do? And that is because the subconscious mind has no recollection of negative words and negative commands. So when you say to yourself, I don't want to work late, you are actually saying to yourself, I want to work late. When you say, I don't want to waste time on social media, you are saying to yourself, I want to waste time on social media. I don't want to eat that chocolate cake. You are actually saying to yourself, I want to eat that chocolate cake. When you tell children, don't run, all they can hear is run. Don't open that box. All they hear is open that box. You have to rephrase those sentences. So, I don't want to work late. Rephrase that and say, I want to leave work on time, or I want to leave work early. I don't want to eat that chocolate cake. Rephrase that and say, I only want to eat healthy things. When you say to children, don't run, what do you want them to do? You actually want them to walk. So say that. And, don't open that box. Say to them, wait, and we'll open that box together. So always rephrase things, because your subconscious mind has no recollection of negative words or commands. So when somebody asks you, what do you want? Say exactly what you want. Because when you say the things that you don't want, you are actually going to get them. So if I asked you a question, what do you want in life. I can hear people saying now, I want more money. I want more holidays. I want more adventure. I want more work. I want to do more exercise. What does the word more mean? If I said to myself, I want more money, does that mean a penny more? £10 more? £10,000? 100,000? What does more mean? Because more is a very vague word. I want more holidays. Does that mean 1 more holiday? 2 more holidays? And when do you want those holidays? Because I could say, I want 2 more holidays. Does that mean 2 more holidays in my lifetime? Or 2 more holidays this year? You have to be precise. You have to be exact. What do you want? And when do you want it? Say the amount, say the number, and say the time frame. I want 4 holidays next year. I want 5 contracts at work over the next 2 years. Say exactly what you want, because saying exactly what you want makes you focused. It makes you crystal clear what you want. And it's also a good thing to write these things down. Because when I go shopping with a list, I know what I want and I know where to get it. I'm focused. When I go out shopping without a list, I end up getting things that I don't really need and not getting the things that I wanted and not knowing where I'm going. So I'm wasting time. And I'm wasting time because when I get home, I haven't got what I wanted. So that means that I'm going to have to go out again to get the things that I want. Writing a list down, like a shopping list, about your life will make you focused. It will save time. You know what you want out of life. It'll make it easier for you to achieve this, and it'll make you motivated. Your time is very valuable and you need to use it wisely. Write a list, get yourself focused, know what you want, know where to get it, know when you want it, and make it happen. Now I'm going to go through some more words and phrases that have an impact on your mind and your body and your life. The word could. I could do Pilates. I could do yoga. I could do Zumba. I could go to France for my holidays. I could go to Spain. I could go to Portugal. Could is an option word, which makes you indecisive. Say what you are going to do. I'm going to do Pilates. I'm going to Portugal for my holidays. If you're indecisive about things, you're not going to have a clear vision. You're not going to know what you're going to focus on, and it might become frustrating. So be brave and say exactly what you're going to do. Quite a few years ago, I was looking at courses and I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted. I could go for that course because it has a lot of classroom hours and that's how I learn. I could go on that course because it has 2 residentials and I do like going on residentials. I could go and do that course because it has a lot more subjects. And by the time I'd made a decision, I'd actually missed the deadline to apply for that course. I've also ended up spending more money than I ought to when booking flights and booking accommodation because I didn't know what I wanted. Well, I could fly from Manchester, I could fly from Leeds, Bradford, or I could fly from East Midlands. I could have that holiday, I could choose that hotel because it's close to the beach. I could choose that holiday because that hotel because that hotel's in between the beach and the town. Oh, hold on, I could have that hotel because that's near the mountains and it'll be very relaxing. And by the time that I'd made the decision about the flights and about the hotels, or the hotel that I was staying in, the prices had actually gone up and I'd ended up spending more money than I needed because I didn't have a clear vision. I didn't know what I wanted. And I was indecisive. Well, I could have that and I could have this. I missed out on an opportunity on a course and I ended up spending more money on the flights and the hotels. So the thing is, you need to decide what you want and to be clear, because your coulds could mean that you are missing out on opportunities and also costing you money. So watch out for your coulds. And the thing is, not only do you need to watch out for your coulds, but watch out for your shoulds. So when you say should, I should go to the gym. I should be good and eat healthily. I should finish that piece of work off. Should is a guilty word, and it means that you're not going to do it. It generates negativity and frustration in your mind and your body. Now, the reason why should is a guilty word is it's actually going against your own standards. You know you need to go to the gym. You know you need to eat healthily. And you know you need to finish that piece of work off. Yet you're not going to do it. And that's where the guilt comes from, because it's going against your standards. You know, many a time in the past, I said, I should go and do some exercise and then go straight home and sit on the sofa and pig out and watch TV. And not only did I feel guilty about not going to the gym, but then I ended up feeling guilty because of the amount of food that I was eating afterwards. So I was putting more weight on. And sometimes, I didn't finish that piece of work off, and I knew I should finish that piece of work off. And then again, I'd flop in front of the TV, but then I was preoccupied and not being in the moment because I was thinking constantly about that piece of work that I should have finished off. So that guilt was getting bigger and bigger, and the negativity was getting bigger and bigger within my mind and having an impact on my body as well. If you want to achieve things in life, you need to turn your shoulds into musts. Because when you turn your shoulds into musts, That's where the determination comes from, and that's where the drive comes from, and you become more confident, and that guilt goes away. It keeps you more focused. It keeps you on track. Your shoulds will let you wander through life. It'll waste your time. You will not be productive, and you'll be letting yourself down, which creates that negativity that will spiral out of control. And those shoulds and that guilty feeling may end up, you eating more, drinking more, smoking more, to comfort yourself because you feel guilty for not doing what you should have done. So change your shoulds into musts. That is changing one single word. And if you change that one single word, I promise you, it will have a huge impact on your mind, your body, and on your life. Create that positivity within your mind and within your body by choosing positive words, by creating the life you deserve, because you deserve to have the best life. You deserve to have a better quality of life. Now, when you use the word try in a sentence, trying is lying. I'll try and stick to the diet. I'll try and go to the gym 5 times this week. I'll try and save up for that holiday. I'll try and finish work early. Do you think I'm going to stick to that diet? What do you say, Richard?
I'm going to stick to my diet.
Yes. So, do you think I'm going to stick to going to the gym 5 times if I use I'll try and go to the gym?
No.
So trying is lying. If you replace I'll try with I will or even I must, that will change your mindset. So instead of saying I'll try and stick to that diet, change it to I will stick to that diet. I must stick to that diet. Instead of saying I'll try and go to the gym 5 times this week, change it to I will go to the gym this week. I must go to the gym this week. Instead of saying I'll try and save for that holiday, I will save for that holiday. I must save for that holiday. So changing again one word will change everything. Watch your language, change your language, and make things happen. Now I want you to go and get yourself a pen and a piece of paper, because during the next song I want you to do an exercise. I want you to write down the things that you want in your life right now and in the future. Imagine money and time is no object. Imagine you've won £10 million on the lottery. What would you want in your life? Keep focusing on the things that you want, the people that you want in your life, the holidays, the houses, the cars, your career, your hobbies, your adventures. What do you want in your life right now? If you start to veer off and start thinking of things that you don't want, catch yourself and tell yourself to shut up and to bring your focus back onto the things that you want. What do you want in your life right now? Now, during this song, I want you to write down everything that you want in your life. And remember, money and time is no object. So now we're going to play Bon Jovi, It's My Life.
This ain't a song for the broken hearted. A silent prayer for faith departed. I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. You're gonna hear my voice when I shout it out loud. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live my life. It's my life. My heart is like an open highway. Like Franklin said, I did it my way. I just wanna live my life. It's my life. This is for ones who stood their ground. For Tommy and Gina, who never back down. Tomorrow's getting harder, make no mistake. Looking even look, you gotta make your own breaks. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live my life. It's my life. My heart is like an open highway. Like Franklin said, I did it my way. I just wanna live my life. 'Cause it's my life. Better stand tall when they're calling you out. Don't bend, don't break, baby, don't back down. It's my life, and it's now or never. 'Cause I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live my life. It's my life. My heart is like an open highway. Like Franklin said, I did it my way. I just wanna live my life. It's my life. And it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live my life. It's like an open highway. Like Franklin said, I did it my way. I just wanna live my life. It's my life.
If you're looking for custom-made curtains and blinds, get yourself down to the Curtain Shop. Visit our showrooms at Kingsway Ossett or High Street Normanton. For all your curtains, blinds and upholstery needs, go to the Curtain Shop. And if you mention Smile Radio, you'll qualify for free lining for all custom-made curtains. The Curtain Shop, Kingsway Ossett and High Street Normanton. The Curtain Shop.
So you have a list now of the things that you want in your life. Something to concentrate on, something to focus on. So I want you to put that list somewhere where you can see that on a daily basis to keep you on track and to keep you motivated. So using positive language will have an effect on your life. So when people say, I have to go to the gym, I have to ring my friend, I have to complete my work. When you say that, you are actually sending a message to your brain that in fact this is going to be a chore. And chores are not enjoyable. They're an effort, they're a struggle, and there can be even a battle, in fact, sometimes. So change I have to with I want to. Because have to is negative. I want to is positive. So it's all about changing negative language into a positive language. And positive languages, when that is sent to our brain, our mind, then you are motivated and you're going to do it and you're going to enjoy it, whatever it is. The impact of our minds and our bodies, of the words we choose to use. Now, people often use very negative words when something goes wrong, maybe at work or an argument with a loved one. You might say, I'm really annoyed. I'm furious. I'm angry. I'm absolutely livid. Now, those negative words really have a negative impact on our feelings. And that has an impact on our mind and our body. I mean, you can feel that negativity when you're saying those negative words. It has such an emotion behind the words. Now, a different word creates a different feeling. So when something goes wrong in my life, and in the past I could have said, I'm really annoyed about that. I'm so angry. I say to myself, that niggled me. And when I say that word, niggled, it actually makes me smile. Because it's very close to giggle. So I have changed that word and I've completely changed the feeling within inside my body. So choose a different word for when things go wrong for you. And see how you feel, because it will have a less of an impact when you use a different word, even a positive word, like niggled makes me smile inside. So that has a positive impact on me, has a positive impact on my mind and my body. So using powerful negative words will have a huge negative effect on you. So next time something goes wrong, and in the past you would have said, I'm really annoyed, I'm so angry, I'm so frustrated, I want you to choose a different word. Words are very important. And they say, I am are the most important words. I feel that the most important words and the most powerful words are those after I am. Now, I am, with a positive word or phrase after it, are called affirmations. Now, affirmations are statements, are positive statements that start with I am. So you can say, I am happy, I am focused, I am determined, I am strong, I am giving. They're all positive. And this can reduce your stress and reduce the negativity inside your mind. It can keep you focused and it can keep you motivated. Now you can write these down and have them pinned up in your home, in your office, or have them in your bag. So they're there to remind you on a daily basis. Some people say them out aloud, and some people even say them in front of a mirror. Having them around your house and in the office are great reminders. Saying them out aloud and in front of a mirror reinforces them even more. Now, incantations are even stronger than affirmations. Incantations are affirmations with feelings. So if your affirmation is I am happy, say it and feel it at the same time. If you do it in front of a mirror, you can smile while you're saying it and really feel it. Because putting a feeling behind that word is so powerful, and it builds that into your nervous system. So you say it, you feel it, and you start to believe it. Now, over the next song, what I want you to do is I want you to write down 3 affirmations, what you want to feel right now and in the future. So affirmations start with I am, and then is followed by positive words and phrases. And the song we're going to play is I Am What I Am by Gloria Gaynor.
I am what I am. I am my own special creation. So come take a look. Give me the hook or the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Life's not worth a damn till you can say I am what I am. I am what I am. I don't want praise, I don't want pity. I bang my own drum. Some think it's noise, I think it's pretty. And so what if I love each sparkle and each bangle? Why not try to see things
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Broadcasting around the world.
Well, hello.
This is your number one internet radio station.
So now you have your 3 affirmations written down. So you can put them in your house, whether that's, in your bedroom or your kitchen or at your office at work or in your bag. So you've got them there to remind you all the time of your 3 affirmations. And they will change, and you can add, and you can have more than 3 if you want. Make sure that you can see them on a daily basis. To make them even stronger, say them out aloud. And if you feel comfortable, say them in front of a mirror. And once you feel comfortable about saying them out aloud and in front of a mirror, practice your incantations. Practice putting a feeling behind those words and make them more powerful. Because when you put a feeling behind those positive affirmations, they will be built into your nervous system. It's a very simple exercise that you can do on a daily basis, whether that is first thing on a morning, on your lunch break, last thing at night. Also, if you're feeling that you want a bit of a positive boost throughout the day, say your affirmations. Because it's impossible for you to feel negative when you're feeling or saying your affirmations. So, today I've talked about a lot of different ways of changing your language, to change the way you feel, to change the way you think, and to change the impact it has on your life. Now, there was lots and lots of different things. If you did only one of them at a time. So first of all, you need to be aware of the language you are using, because sometimes we say things that we just come out on autopilot and we just say them. Okay, so first of all, it's about being aware of the language you are using. And once you are aware of that, you can change your language. And it's small steps, because as I said before, small steps over time lead to big changes. So think to yourself, are you a person that says, I have to all the time, I could do this, or I should do this? What kind of person, what language have you been using in the past that you want to change today and in your future self? And concentrate on one thing at a time. So if you're a person that says, I should, be aware of that language, catch yourself saying, I should, and then say, okay, I will, I must. So be aware of your language. So if you're a person that says, oh, I'll try and phone you tomorrow. I'll try and go to the gym. Catch yourself saying those phrases and change those phrases. I will phone you tomorrow. I must go to the gym. So first step, watch your language, change your language, and then trust me, you will see the changes in your mind, your body, and your life. So again, I put out on Facebook and LinkedIn, if people wanted to ask me any questions, and I know that we've received some emails at Smile Radio, and that's what I want to finish off with today, is just some of the questions that have come in. So, Richard, you've got a list of questions for you.
I've got the questions here.
Okay.
First one is, I really hate giving presentations at work. I feel like I'm not confident about giving them, and I often feel quite anxious before.
Right, okay. What I would say to that is, you are not on your own. I think there's so many people out there that are in the same situation as you. And in fact, public speaking is listed as the number one fear. It is above the fear of dying. That's how, people think about it and fear presentations or public speaking. Now, I think where it comes from, and especially in the UK, I can't talk for the educational systems in the other countries that people are listening to today, but in the UK, within our English classes, we had to read out aloud from a book in front of our classmates. Now, if we got a word wrong, if we pronounced it wrong, or we didn't know what the word, how we could pronounce it anyway, our classmates would laugh or giggle. And then we would actually be frightened to read out in our English classes, because we knew that if we did get a word wrong, or we said it incorrectly, or we didn't know what it meant, then our friends would laugh at us. So that's where a lot of it stems from. But I just want to pick up on the actual question or the email that person sent in today. I really hate giving presentations at work. Now, hate is a really, really strong negative word that will actually cause negativity within the body and the mind. And it's all about, changing our language. Now, obviously the opposite of hate is love, which, for some people will be too big a jump to say, I love presentations. What about saying, I like giving presentations at work? Even if you don't believe it, it will shift that negativity. So practice saying, I like presentations, because when you say, I hate presentations, even the word hate, it's so loaded with negativity, and that has that impact, that negative impact on our mind and our body. If you change that to say, I like presentations, it really, when I say it now, I can feel the difference within my body and my mind. So, first of all, watch your language and change your language. Now, I'm going to give you a little exercise to do. I want you to sit down and I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to visualize yourself giving that presentation. And I want you to visualize you standing in front of that audience, being confident, being relaxed, and being calm. You are a fantastic speaker. You are very knowledgeable. The audience are going to enjoy your presentation. You can see the audience smiling back at you. You are stood there smiling, being confident, being happy, being relaxed, and being calm. I want you to visualize that. And I want you to start from the top of your presentation to the end of the presentation. I want you to visualize that. Look how you move around. Look how confident you are standing. Look at your facial expression, how happy and relaxed you are. Watch that video of your DVD, watch that over and over and over again. Watch how your confidence is growing over that presentation. Watch how relaxed you are. And what I want you to do when you've watched it over and over and over again, and you can feel that confidence within inside you, you can feel that relaxation inside of you, you can feel that calmness within inside you, I want you to squeeze your index finger and thumb together. So when you go and do your presentation, before that presentation, I want you to squeeze your finger and your thumb together, and it will trigger off those positive feelings within inside your body. You'll start to feel confident, you'll start to feel relaxed, you'll start to feel calm, and watch that DVD that you have made of yourself being confident, delivering that presentation with confidence. You're relaxed, you are enjoying it, and the audience is enjoying it too. So that is my tip on how to deal with presentations.
Well, we've still got another four or five questions, but unfortunately, Narelle,
Have we run out of time?
we're down to the last, nearly 2 minutes. So,
Oh, okay.
so we've got one last song,
Yes.
so we'll play that. But what we'll do is I'll make a note, and next time you're in, we'll
Yes.
start off with them questions, because I'm sure people want to have answers to them.
Right.
So there's
Yes.
a few about procrastination.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
guilty of that. So do you want to finish off with
Yes.
your last song?
Yes. Just to say that I do have a Facebook group called Be Kind to Your Mind, so please come and join me. My website is Narelle Summers at co.uk. And my last song is Good Feeling by Flo Rida.
And don't forget, if you've missed this show or any of the show, you can go to www.smileradio.co, click on demand, and you can download the podcasts as well from Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, and all the great podcasting sites. So all that's left to say is thank you for a fantastic show this morning.
Thank you.
And don't forget, be good to yourselves, everybody. And this is Good Feeling by Flo Rida. Have a fantastic rest of the weekend. See you soon.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Yes, I can. Doubt, better leave. I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab crabs in the bucket can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. A Bugatti boy, plus Maybach. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
The mountaintop, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike for you. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men. No fear, go to sleep in the lion's den. That glow, that spark, that crown. You're looking at the king.
Yeah.